Good day, and welcome to The Link, your direct connection to the latest information and updates from the government of the Virgin Islands. Brought to you weekly by the Department of Information and Public Relations, your official source for government information. Today in review, Premier Wheatley delivered 2026 budget address, importing black fish into the Virgin Islands prohibited, and UberSoca cruise to make historic first stop in the Virgin Islands. More after the break. Honorable Dr. Natalio D. Wheatley, Premier and Minister of Finance, delivered the 2026 budget address on Thursday, 6 November 2025, under the theme Pillars of Progress, Building a Sustainable Nation. The 2026 budget address marks the third presentation by Premier Wheatley under this administration. It continues the government's steadfast commitment to long-term national development, guided by the principles of sustainability, resilience, and prosperity for all Virgin Islanders.
The 2026 theme, Pillars of Progress, builds upon last year's focus, laying the blocks of success, and both are informed by the National Sustainable Development Plan, Vision 2036, Building a Sustainable Virgin Islands. The ratification of the NSDP in February 2023 marked the commencement of our journey toward sustainability, a pursuit initiated by our forebearers, and one that will secure a legacy for future generations.
The 2026 budget, framed around the NSDP's strategic priorities, underscores the government's dedication to fiscal responsibility, economic diversification, social development, and environmental stewardship, the key pillars supporting the Virgin Islands' continued progress. The entire speech can be viewed on the government's Facebook page at BVI Government, and it features historic projections, current and ongoing projects and initiatives from the various ministries, as well as financial allocations for each ministry, respectively, for the 2026 fiscal year. In other news, the Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change is notifying the Virgin Islands community that the importation of whale meat, sometimes referred to as blackfish, into the territory is prohibited. Trade in whale meat and other whale-derived product is controlled by the Convention on the International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, or CITES, which is enforced locally by Trade and Endangered Species CITES Act 2020. Persons found guilty of illegal importation of blackfish or any other CITES-controlled species are liable to summary of conviction to a fine of up to $10,000 USD, imprisonment for up to 1 year, or both. Environment Officer in the Ministry, Ms. Argel Horton, said, "Whale meat, sometimes referred to as blackfish, has been reported circulating in the territory for sale." Ms. Horton noted that the Virgin Islands has a rich mix of cultures, some of which harvest marine mammals as part of their cultural heritage. She emphasized that such practices are not permitted in the Virgin Islands, and she further stated, "Whales and other marine mammals play a vital role in the health and balance of our ocean ecosystems and are fully protected under Regulation 29 of the Virgin Islands Fisheries Regulations 2003, which states that no person shall take, kill, damage, or fish for any marine mammal or any species of marine mammal in the fishery waters." Importation of marine mammals for sale would contradict our policy of full protection of these important animals and contravene our obligations under CITES. As a territory, we abide by the international measures extended to us, ensuring continued protection for these species and our wider marine environment. For more information or to report suspected illegal importation of wildlife products, please contact the Ministry of Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change at 468-2147. The Virgin Islands remains committed to upholding the conservation measures established under Virgin Islands Fisheries Regulations and Trade in Endangered Species, or CITES, Act 2020. In other news, the Premier and Minister of Tourism, Honorable Dr. Natalio D. Wheatley, has announced that the world's largest Caribbean music festival at sea, UberSoca Cruise, will make its inaugural call to the Virgin Islands on Tuesday, 18 November 2025, docking at the Cyril B. Romney Tortola Pier Park in Road Town, Tortola. This non-stop carnival experience at sea takes place aboard the Norwegian Encore from 15 to 22nd November 2025, with approximately 4,000 guests on board. The Encore is one of the newest and largest ships in Norwegian Cruise Line's fleet, and it even features its own go-kart speedway, a thrill for guests both on and off the water. The UberSoca cruise is renowned for its vibrant fusion of live concerts, themed parties, and cultural experiences that unite thousands of soca enthusiasts from around the world. It celebrates Caribbean creativity through music, dance, cuisine, and community, offering a fully immersive festival atmosphere at sea. During its historic stop to the Virgin Islands, visitors and residents can look forward to a dynamic showcase of entertainment and local flair, including music and entertainment featuring over 80 entertainers, DJs, and international soca artists, cultural immersion celebrating Caribbean identity through music events like Juve, playing mass, and themed nights. And they can also look forward to activities beyond the music, pool and beach parties, workshops, comedy shows, seminars, and sports tournaments. The Virgin Islands edition will include a punk rock themed Juve titled Tramping Through the Streets of Rotown, live concerts showcasing top local and regional soca artists alongside international performers. The local artists are Raul Jugusprav, TJ Henley, Eustace Boss Freeman, and Dante Pascal the Artist Wheatley. Premier Wheatley expressed pride in welcoming this major cultural event to the Virgin Islands shores for the first time. He said, "Its inaugural visit to the Virgin Islands is a milestone moment. We are ready to show the world that the VI is not only a premier cruise destination, but also a vibrant stage for music, art, and celebration. This partnership strengthens our tourism industry, supports our creative economy, and showcases our people's warmth and spirit to thousands of new visitors." Junior Minister for Culture and Tourism, Honorable Luce Hodge-Smith, said, "This is a powerful moment for our artists and cultural ambassadors. The UberSoca cruise will give our local talent a world-class platform to shine while allowing visitors to experience the authenticity of Virgin Islands culture. We are excited to celebrate our music, creativity, and community with the world." The government of the Virgin Islands continues to collaborate with international partners to strengthen its tourism offerings, ensuring that the territory remains a leading destination for both cultural and cruise tourism. That is all for today. For more information on these and other stories, visit our website at GOV.VG/news. And don't forget to connect with us on Facebook at BVI Government or on WhatsApp at Government of the Virgin Islands. I'm Information Officer Paul Bridgewater. Until next time, stay connected.